Hi everyone, it's Chele from Scrap Secrets and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is Marie and my mystery card challenge, and I can now reveal everything. The theme that I picked was punny sentiments. I picked dark blue, teal, and white. Clean and simple was the technique, and you can see the sketch there. So we're going to be using some products from MFT. The stamp set is called Be Original, and this one has retired and also come back. I think it actually just came back in their vault last week. And then I chose the die set All-Star High Top, and I'm pretty sure that one also came back. So I'm going to be using my Bitty Buzz Cutter to run the dies through. So I'm using the sneaker die, and then like the bottom of the sneaker, the little like toe kick part, and then the circle that the star is going to sit on. And then I ran the rest of them, like the lace, kind of the, I guess it's like the safety for the laces, like the ring around that, the star, and a couple other pieces through that teal. Now we're going to get ready to assemble this card. So while I'm assembling it, I thought I would talk to you a little bit about this challenge and how it came about. Marie and I were trying to decide what we're going to do because each month we're going to try to do a challenge. We've kind of both stepped back from the challenges that we had been doing last year. We both ran Team Tiny and it got to be a little bit too much and not a lot of people were participating. So we thought, let's take a break, and she and I are just going to do some challenges. So when we were trying to think of something, a little while ago, I had done, I kind of put a couple of supplies, the names of supplies and colors and things like that in a box, and I picked them and I said, what if we picked 4 themes or 4 categories, and then you pick 2 for each one and I pick 2 for each one, and then we pick the numbers 1 through 4 out of a hat or a box or whatever, and we decide to just make a card like that. So she went ahead and picked 2 for everyone, I picked 2 for everyone, and this is what I came up with. So she actually left a message on my intro video, which if you haven't seen, I will link that in the description box. Make sure you check that out. That she said that she also got 3 of the same number, but they're different numbers than what I chose. So I can't wait to see what she chose and what she made. We are not sharing with each other what we are making. So when this video goes live, it will be the first time that she sees it. So that's kind of what we're doing. If you guys have an idea for a challenge, feel free to comment on mine or Marie's channels. I will also leave Marie's channel linked below in the description box, so make sure you go over and check her channel out. So now I'm doing it's an 8.5 by 5.5 inch card, scoring at 4.25 inches to make a A2 sized card base, so 4.25 by 5.5 inches. And this is my dark blue. And then this piece of pattern paper I've had for so long. I can't even tell you how many years. I believe I got it at Michael's and I got a bunch of them. So it has some dark blue and like teal in it as well. So I thought this would be perfect. Again, it's a little clean and simple. My card is not as clean and simple as some other people's are, but I'm not great at clean and simple. I always feel like I have to, like when I get to the clean and simple part, I always feel like I have to add something. So I'm really trying to, was really trying to do clean and simple. So you'll have to let me know if I hit that or not. I think that was probably the only thing that I was kind of unsure of, but I didn't put any sparkle on it, and I really wanted to. So I am now taking the leftover pieces, and so there was an extra piece of paper from the sneaker that I cut out, so that pearly white cardstock, and then that piece of teal paper, and I decided to cut that out and make that be my sentiment strip. Now I know in the sketch that the rectangle on top is higher than the rectangle that goes across it, but again, I took some liberties with this. It doesn't have to be exact. With sketches, it's kind of just a jumping off point, so I kind of feel like I think I did the challenge, but again, you'll have to let me know in the comments what you think. So I'm using my stamp wheel to stamp out the sentiment, "You are my soul sister." And because soul sister was too long to fit with where I needed to put this sneaker. I'm actually going to do some masking here on the Soul Sister word, but it's perfect because there is a dash in between soul and sister, so it looks like it probably should have been that way. So these are two different stamps, so there's a lot of mix and match sentiments on there, and I just thought this one was kind of a punny sentiment. I had a couple of other things in mind that I really wanted to do, but with the color scheme that I got, I was not able to, it wouldn't have looked right. So I was trying to figure out the best way to do it, and then I found this, and I thought, let's just go with this because I haven't used this die in a while. And then, like I said, I believe this came out of the MFT vault, which they do every once in a while, which is fantastic. They will bring out highly sought after retired products, and I believe this is one of them. So if you want to go over and take a look at it, I don't know if there's any left, but this is a really, really adorable die. I think this might have been the second time they've actually brought it out of retirement. So I decided to stamp the sister word first, and I am using Hero Arts Core Ink in Deep Ocean. And I got this in the last haul that I did. I think that'll probably be the video before this. I think that one, I just have to edit it if it's not already up. I can't remember. So I got that color ink was really a dark blue, and it didn't look as dark blue. I kind of stamped it down. It didn't look as dark blue as the card base, but because it's not sitting right next to the card base, it actually does complement it pretty well. So then I'm going to mask off the soul part, soul and the dash, stamped sister, and then I masked off sister after I cleaned off that really, I cleaned that off really well so there was no shadow stamping because that will often happen. So once that was all finished, I'm now going to take my glue, and my Barely Arts glue is basically running out. I have to refill it, and I just have not had the chance. So I'm going to use my Be Creative glue because this is a thicker paper. When I was doing the pattern paper and gluing that down, I used the Barely Arts because less of that comes out than in the Be Creative. So once I glued the sentiment down, then I am going to pop up the sneaker with some foam tape. So I have this really large roll of 3M foam tape. I actually saw it today on Amazon. It was like 50 bucks. There is no way I paid that for it, but I've had this thing forever and it's lasted me so long. Really, really like it. And it could be a little bit thicker. A lot of the times I will double up, but when I double up, I usually cut it in half and then double it up that way. So I'm going to go ahead and put foam tape all over the back of the sneaker and then remove the backing and place it down. And that's the card. So it was really a quick one. I really had fun with this challenge. It did take me a while to decide what I was going to do because I was trying to figure out the sketch and incorporate everything all together. I would highly recommend that if you guys want to challenge yourself, you do something like this. It's a lot of fun. I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure that you check out Marie's video as well. And I will see you guys soon for another video. Bye.